TrainTastic reached a big milestone this afternoon. The Model Railroad Museum celebrated its first year on the Mississippi Gulf Coast. It's the latest expansion of the Mississippi Coast Model Railroad Museum, which started in 1990 at the Singing River Mall in Goshen. The museum celebrated its first anniversary with a bounce house, birthday cake, and games for people of all ages to enjoy. Guest Services Director Brian Caldwell says that for a year now, the museum has benefited families with young children who desire more friendly family activities.
Well, for years and years, as long as I can remember, the criticism of the coast has been that we didn't have enough family entertainment, that it was all adult oriented with the casinos. And I think we're a museum that lends itself to not only adults but also children. And as you can see by looking around this morning, we got a lot of kids here with smiles on their faces.
The museum will be open for Father's Day, giving all dads free admission.